Wailing and anguish at the Bishop Moray Medical Center, Makurdi, as the bodies of the murdered Catholic priests, Reverend Fathers Joseph Gore and Felix Tiolaha, are brought in. Mourners crowd the gate of the hospital. Out in the streets of Makurdi, the Benue state capital, there is tension in the air, while security operators remain alert to maintain law and order. The health coordinator of the Makurdi Catholic Diocese, who was among the team that recovered the bodies of the priests, confirmed that 13 persons were killed at the church.
The headsmen have just killed some priests and parishioners who went for their morning mass early today, and they were ambushed and killed at Ayambalon in Gwe local government of Benue State.
The Benue State Deputy Governor and the Commissioner of Police emerged from a security briefing. The police chief gives details of what he saw at Ayambalon.
There's a burial ceremony that was going on early this morning where the priest supposed to officiate, and these attackers came, about 30 in number, and the target was the priest and of course the venue of the burial ceremony. The wider area surveillance we've deployed people with the help of the people in the community to get into the bush to see if we can still lay hands on these people.
And this is a new dimension of attack. It has never happened before. I also understand that 17 other people lost their lives, making a total of 19. You can therefore see why I say this is another black day in the history of Benue State. We are under siege, and I do believe that this has gone beyond the normal herdsman, farmer crisis. I think it's gone beyond that.
Since the beginning of the year, there have been sustained attacks and killings in communities in Benue State. Even the best efforts of security forces appear to be inadequate in stemming the tide, while the people continue to live in fear, wondering where next the killers will strike.
Well, let's get to Abuja and take a look at what transpired. We heard the Deputy Governor saying that this really has gone beyond farmers' herdsmen clashes. Let's think. Ajuri.
Welcome back to Abuja. Standing by with us is Group Captain Sadiq Shehu and Mr. Kennedy Angbo, a public affairs analyst. You're very welcome to the program this morning, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Andrew,
for having us. You know, these issues of insecurity, particularly in the Middle Belt, have been quite alarming to pretty much everybody who has been following developments. Captain, I just want to ask you, when you assess some of the ongoings in the Middle Belt, what are your thoughts about how we are handling what is happening there?
Well, it's very unfortunate, this bit of killings that we're having. Now, having said that, there's the issue of how the issue is being handled. When you talk of the issue of being handled, you have to look at it first at the political level, then at the level of the security agencies. I can more talk based on my experience on the handling by the security agencies. In all honesty, the current security challenges have exposed many false assumptions we have been making about our military and our expectations on them based on what they are capable of. It is almost right to say that out of the 36 states we have now, the military is operating in 33, some tell you 32 states. There is the counter-insurgency operation in the northeast. The same military is still involved in peacekeeping operations. Now, in terms of numbers, given our population, given the current security challenges, certainly the number we have, in fact, I would say both the military and the police is highly, highly inadequate. Apart from numbers, the quality of any security force is also a function of its equipment and its training. One well-trained policeman could almost perform like 3 other not equally trained or not equally equipped policemen. So the issue is of numbers, the issue is of capacity, the issue of training, the issue is the roles that we are given to our security forces based on these numbers. So what happens in almost all the cases, you find the security forces reacting to situations. We do not have enough boots on the ground, either in terms of military or police, to be near to where these things are happening. So if you ask me, my honest opinion is that these current security challenges, the counterinsurgency, the internal security checks, shows us there's a real need for a reassessment of our defense forces and our security and safety policy. We do not have the numbers.
Mr. Ambo, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think, like the group captain said, for the opt-in time, I think what's happening to us is that it has just clearly shown our lapses and our lack of preparedness as a people. He talked about political will. And if you look at it, yes, political will is very important. What we have seen is the fact that politicians have not demonstrated enough willpower, and they do not have aggregate ideologies on how best to police this country.